You have to recognize that the conversations you have with others in the external are equally as important to those you have with yourself. The silent conversations, the inner monologue between yourself and your soul, or the inner dialogue between your soul and God, because those really are the most prevalent of all discourse and vernacular when it comes to conversations that carry weight, power, strength, intensity, and a life force energy that can create or destroy anything in the universe, because you're not really capable of monitoring your subconscious and your unconscious conversations that are being conducted inside your soul between your heart and God, and your soul and your angels, or the physical mind and your inner demons that work in tandem with external dark forces to topple you. So the conversations that you have with other people in the outside, like as I am speaking with you right now, these are audible, these are perceivable, these are physically able to be sensed and detected with your hearing. Those carry the same weight and they carry the same importance and value as the inner conversations you have with yourself, the ones that people can't hear, but God can, Source can. So you have to align both of them together. Because if you are currently having an inner conversation in a subconscious manner with regards to something of a negative nature, like you're going over something in your head again and again and again, maybe it's about something that's going on in the world right now, or maybe somebody hurt you years ago, whatever it is, know that that very conversation is speaking volumes to the universe. And the universe is always monitoring everything. So the universe is going, okay, is this the experience you want me to bring into your reality? You got it. So here you are having an inner conversation that's negative, but when people come around, you profess to be positive. So therein lies the contradiction. There is your inherent dilemma. You've got to align both of them in the same frequency. And this is the trick, because we've been programmed for self-destruction. It's like I say, the darkness will always give you everything you need in order for you to destroy yourself. You don't even realize it, man. You don't even realize you're doing it. Like I say, recognize that you have been programmed for failure by laughing at the notion of your own success. By that I mean, just nonchalantly or casually, somebody could be telling you, oh man, you should write a book, you should do this shit, and you just like, hey, whatever, you laugh it off. That's what I'm talking about. You don't even give it any thought or any credence, any pertinence, or any relevance or value, because you've already immediately blown it off. Like, oh, that's not going to happen. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough. You, my friend, have been programmed for failure. Those are self-destructive patterns of behaviors, cyclical negative thinking. These are looping patterns. That's what keeps you trapped in your comfort zone. It's just that simple. So you got to monitor what's going on with regards to your inner conversations you're having inside your head. This head right here, man, this is the physical mind. This physical mind operates the physical body, and that's as far as it goes. But it can also do other things. It can breach the limitations of the physical and operate in the metaphysical to some extent, to a limited degree. But the conversations you're having inside have to match the conversation you're having with others. Because then you're just being disingenuous. You're being phony. You're being false. You're being a hypocrite. You're living a contradictory existence. You're saying one thing inside, but then you're saying another outside. It's like, this might sound very macabre, but Imagine for a minute somebody murdered somebody in a home, right? In a nice neighborhood, they murdered somebody. And then, I mean, God forbid, but then they go outside and they speak to their neighbors. Oh, I'm having a great day. Oh, yeah, how's the kids and all that stuff. They're putting up a facade, a metaphorical mask, a masquerade. It's exactly what's going on with each and every individual. Everything's out of match. So that's one key element that could be out of alignment in your manifestation attempts. Forget about the law of attraction. I mean, it works to some degree, but what you're really doing is you're not attracting anything. You're not going out into the ocean and trying to attract fish with the hook and bait and bring them in to your proximity where they are not. That's attracting. You go out to a club or a bar, you're trying to attract somebody, a mate, that's attracting. What I'm speaking about is manifestation. It's all about activating things that already exist in your dimensional space. It's just you can't see it because you're not vibrating in the frequency of them. But they've always been there. Absolutely. So same thing holds true with anything else you do with regard to manifestation. It's all got to be in alignment, not just your inner conversations. You got to be consistent. You have to offer the frequency of your dreams a positive, consistent, vibrational life force. That is the energy that animates these things into being. Your imagination is like a theater of dreams. There's no limits in there, man. And you tap into that. You open up that door through your intentions. Your visions and dreams are basically like movies of what could be. And you're actually allowed to view this stuff like, wow, this is what my life could be. Okay, I want that. Well, it's not going to just happen in the metaphysical because it's already accomplished in the metaphysical. In order for you to actually make this a tangible reality, you got to do the work in the physical. It requires physical action in the physical world to see physical results, your wish fulfillment, and the outcome of your desires. So you have to essentially negate all of the diversionary illusions of the physical. By this I mean you must disregard any physical evidence of your five senses if they run contrary to your metaphysical desires. You must presume inside your soul, inside yourself, in the form of an inner knowing that I already have these things. They're here. The only reason why I can't see them is I'm not vibrating in their frequency. It's nothing to do with attracting, activating. Imagine if you have this gigantic engine of creation right in front of you, but you don't have the key, so you can't turn it on. So how do you get the key? You look for it inside yourself. And then when you find it, turn it on, and boom, you activate it because it's been there the entire time. You're not attracting it. You are the engine of creation. You are the engine of creation. You are the most powerful, unstoppable force in the universe. You can create anything, and conversely, destroy it as well. That's the inherent dilemma, the human contradiction. Two diametrically opposed energies contained within the same circumference of eternal life. That is the human condition. We are living contradictions, dysfunctional units. That's human beings, man. But anyway, just wanted to bring this to your attention. Catch the conversations going on in here, in your heart, and wherever. Everything inside. Listen, monitor, assess. Even if you have to dissect that stuff. Listen, because that stuff, that chatter, it's sending out transmissions to the universe. God hears everything. And the demons do, and the angels, and the in-betweens, and all the celestial beings, harmony makers, chaos creators, they're all listening. So they're not only listening to your audible words that you speak out of your mouth. More importantly, they're listening to the voice of your heart, your soul, your consciousness, your physical mind, your cosmic mind, all of it. So, here you go.